Well, hey everybody, this is Mark Evans, your instructor for COM151, and welcome to week 5 of our class. This week we'll continue our discussions in Microsoft PowerPoint, and specifically we're going to look at how to add visual elements to a presentation. Now, when I think of visual elements, obviously the first thing that comes to mind might be a picture or a photo, but it also means clip art. It could be diagrams, it could be tables, it could be movies, it could be any kind of visual representation that helps people understand the message that we're bringing. And so there will be some things that we learn to do. It's very easy to input these visual elements into PowerPoint, but there's certainly some what I'd call do's and don'ts that we want to know about. Obviously, one of the first ones is whatever visual element you use should help deliver the message. In other words, it should have something to do with the message that we're generating. For an example, if we're talking about restaurants, it might not be appropriate to have a picture of your favorite dog in the presentation. Or if we're talking about a vacation in the mountains, you wouldn't have a clip art input on something maybe from the beach with palm trees necessarily. So when we think of visual elements, we want to think about not just filling up the paper with things that are cute or pretty or wowing the audience, but what are those things that will help deliver the message and will help people understand. After all, if you think about it, people learn in many different ways. Some people are kinesthetic and they have to put their hands on things. Some people learn by listening. Some people learn by reading. Some people learn by sight, if you will, etc. So as we think about presenting to an audience, building a PowerPoint, that sort of thing, we want to incorporate what I call the different learning styles into it. And in this case, with a visual representations, we're certainly reaching out and helping certain people with visual learning styles grasp what we're talking about. So that's what we're going to be working on this week, and I think you're going to find those to be relatively easy to put in, but requiring a little bit of thought in terms of what do we use, what are the colors, placement, size, things like that. A lot of creativity, but there's also a method behind the madness, if you will. Being that this is week 5, we are at our halfway point of our term, and I'd like to remind you to go out to the grade book, make sure everything that is due is turned in, and try your best to keep everything caught up here on out. I find that a lot of students get stressed the further we go because you start feeling like you're running out of time. And you got family, you got work, you got school, you probably have multiple classes. And so as we get closer and closer to week 10, if you're behind, you're going to feel a lot of stress trying to get everything done so that you can get the best grade that you can. And with that said, I look forward to working with you again this week in PowerPoint. It should be a lot of fun. I like PowerPoint and I like the creativity of PowerPoint, and I think you'll find that doing the work is not that hard. It's more thinking about it and having a plan, if you will. So, if you have questions, text me, email me, let me know. We'll be happy to help you. I'll see you in class.